Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to C.C.O, Complete Client Overview, Episode 3. Today we are looking at the Konas Client. Before we get started, I'd like to quickly remind you all that there's a Konas Client giveaway running on my channel. If you would like more information, watch this video. Also, thanks to everyone who voted on my website. As you have probably guessed by now, the Konas Client won, and that is why I am reviewing it. Please use the link in the description to vote for next week's video. Anyways, let's get into the review. As per usual, we start this episode looking at the Konas Client's website. Now, I realize in my last video I said RussiaHack had the best website out of all the clients I have used. But if I'm being honest, I completely forgot how good the Konas Client website is. Overall, the website is very simple and understandable. There are 4 different pages to the site: Home, Changelog, Purchase, and Dashboard. The Changelog page is well laid out and easy to read. On the Purchase page, you can choose between 2 payment options. 1. Paying $15 or alternatively option 2. Paying with a Steam gift card or Discord Nitro valued at $15. Then there's the Dashboard page where you can log into your account after purchasing the client. The website lacks a contact page for people with questions or problems, but they do have a link to their Discord server, which I'll talk about later when I get into the Konas support. My only criticism of the site is the 3 buttons at the top of the home page are not symmetrical. I promise I don't have OCD, it just looks slightly offsetting. Overall, I quite like this website and I think C.C.O did a really good job. Once you have purchased the client, you are sent an email containing a license key and a link to register your account on their website. Once you have created an account, you are redirected to their dashboard page where you can download the Konas Client installer, link your Discord account, or reset your password. Once you have downloaded the installer, you can double click it to open the Konas Client installer. My experience with the installer was less than perfect. Turns out the installer needs Java 8 to run and I had Java 11 installed. Eventually I found out the installer can be put straight into the mods folder and everything will work as per usual. Either way you go about installing the client, I personally am not a fan of how it looks. The installer looks worse than some of the old Windows XP applications. That really says something considering Windows XP was released 20 years ago. However, the installer does work, which I guess is more important than looks. Now that Konas Client is set up and running, let's have a look at some of its modules. Konas can be used for both utility and PvP hacks, although Konas Client is known more for its PvP modules. Some of its best PvP modules include Crystal Aura. When configured correctly, this can be a very powerful module. Keep in mind it is highly dependent on your ping and config. Burrow. This module is called Rubberful and it can be found under the Exploits tab. It works on a lot of servers and overall is a good module. Surround. This module is fast and has more settings than the majority of clients out there. I may be wrong, but I believe it was one of the first clients to implement modes like anti-PA. Offhand, this module is amazing and has a lot of settings. From what I hear, a lot of people prefer this module over some other clients. Piston Aura. This module is fairly consistent and is faster than a few other clients. Kill Aura. The Kill Aura module can work well with a good config, but if I'm being honest, it's not as powerful as RussiaHack or Future. Whole ESP. While this is more of a render module, it is PvP related, and in my opinion is by far the best looking whole ESP out there. Now that we have seen some of the PvP modules Konas offers, let's have a look at some of its utility hacks that make playing Anarchy that much easier. Elytraflower. This module works on a lot of servers and currently it even works on 2B2T if configured correctly. Airstrafe. I have never seen this type of strafe before, but I really like it. Unfortunately, it does not work on all servers. No Render. This module is really helpful during PvP. It is also useful for removing the fire animation on servers with a low TPS. Auto Wither. For all the griefers in my audience, this module automatically places withers when you have the materials in your hotbar. Packet Mine. This module allows you to mine blocks like obsidian almost instantly when used correctly. Unfortunately, it has been patched on quite a few servers. FreeCam. This module allows you to fly around through blocks to view bases and underground caves. Konas also has the ability to add macros which can be very useful. For example, .macro add elytra on O, set auto armor elytra prio true. This macro swaps your chestplate for an elytra, which can be helpful in sticky situations. Thanks to Q3M for letting me know about this macro. Moving on to the Konas user interface or Click GUI. Unlike other clients, Konas offers its users a choice between two different styles of GUIs. The default keybind for the standard GUI is Y. Personally, I think Konas is a good example of a Click GUI done right. There are so many settings and every little detail can be customized to your personal preference. I really like having the ability to edit the client's height. The only setting I found to be missing was a rainbow render of sorts. The second GUI's default keybind is right shift. I personally prefer the default GUI, but I like that there are two options to choose from. I am a huge fan of the search feature, as sometimes it can be difficult to quickly find the module you are looking for. Now, not only does this client offer two different Click GUIs, it also has a very customizable click and drag HUD editor. Overall, Konas offers one of the better GUIs, at least out of the clients I have used. The only support offered by this client is in its Discord server. I have personally used their support, as when I first bought the client, I had the wrong version of Java installed, and I was not able to get the client running. After asking for help, I was told to try their Discord support ticket system. I was pleasantly surprised when it put me in direct contact with the devs of the client, who asked me a few questions and soon realized my problem. They told me what to do, and soon enough the client was running. As the client's user base grows, this system might become slower, but from my experience it was very fast and helpful. Overall, I really like the Konas client, and I recommend it to people that enjoy Crystal PvP. The utility hacks are also fairly good, although personally I would use this client along with Future, or a free hack client of your choice. The Konas website could benefit from a modules page, and maybe an FAQ page, but otherwise the client itself is really well made. One thing to mention before I end the video is that Konas comes with FireForge installed. This lets you change the version of Minecraft you are playing on without restarting your game. I had not heard of this before, but I'm glad Konas has implemented it, as it is an amazing feature. I'd like to quickly remind you all that there is a Konas client giveaway running on my channel. If you would like more information, watch this video. Also, be sure to vote for next week's video with the link in the description. A quick shout out to my Patreon who helps make videos like these possible. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. It's been your boy KiLAB. Peace in the Middle East.